What's going on, guys? Welcome to Motor Geeks News. So, you all remember the CTS-V. When that thing first came out, I thought it was a pretty cool car. I mean, the performance sedan, it was kind of meant to compete with like BMW and stuff like that and everything. I feel like Cadillac had a good idea with that. Quality-wise, not so much. I feel like they kind of just threw a motor and drivetrain in there from the vet, and they were just like, oh, here you go, it's cool, whatever, we'll run with it. But they did kind of step up the game a little bit, and I think they've gotten a lot better for up until now, up to this generation. I think is really, really good. I think they finally got their ducks in a row, put it that way. So here's the thing. The new Cadillac CTS-V, well, it's not the CTS-V anymore. It's the CT4-V and the CT5-V Blackwing. This is Cadillac's new performance division, I guess you could say. Blackwing is what they're calling it. So the new ones, I think, are really amazing. They're awesome. They look gorgeous. And one major benefit is the fact that a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission is standard on both the 4 and the 5. Awesome, awesome. You can get a 10-speed dual clutch automatic, which is fine. The manual is also a dual clutch, which offers no lift shifting, which means your foot can be on the floor and pushing that clutch, and you could shift without letting off the gas, letting off the throttle, which is amazing. It has rev matching and everything, flip the switch, it automatically rev match, so it kind of makes you seem like you know what you're doing when you're driving. Anyway, with that being said, let's get on to some of the specs and everything and stuff like that. So both cars do offer an electronic limited slip. Yeah, so electronic limited slip for both the CTS-V4 and the CTS-V5 Blackwing. The CTS-5, brakes-wise, has 15.67-inch rotors up front and 14.47-inch rotors in the rear, with 6-piston calipers in the front and 4-piston calipers in the rear. Massive brakes. I mean, I think awesome stopping power. On the 5, they do offer a carbon ceramic rotor option, if you want to shave off a few pounds, and give a little bit of stopping power, a little bit more stopping power. The only thing is they don't offer it on the CT4-V Blackwing. It gets 14.96-inch rotors up front and 13.4-inch rotors out back. Still, pretty good sized brakes, and you have to take into account that the 4 is more along the lines of a 3 Series BMW size, and the 5 is more along the lines of a 5 Series. So, it's enough stopping power for that car. Suspension wise, you get the GM magnetic ride control. It's in its 4th generation, so I mean they've fine-tuned it, well-tuned it, and it offers a really good, I guess the word I'm looking for is more of a very well-rounded ride, for performance and comfort and everything and stuff like that. It has the ride control modes and stuff, so you can actually choose what you want, but it's awesome. So really, really good. It does have McPherson style struts up front and 5-link independent rear suspension on both models. So wheels and tires wise, both get 19s. The CT5-V Blackwing gets 275/35 19s up front and 305/30 19s in the rear. And these are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, so you got some nice sticky rubber on there. The 4 has 255/35 19s up front and 275/35 19s in the rear. Again, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. So good tire combo, and I think the wheels look great. They look awesome, really, really nice. Outside though, on the CT4-V Blackwing, there is an optional carbon fiber package, which these numbers, if it's true, it's absolutely crazy, is the fact that Cadillac claims and on the 4, it's going to reduce lift by 214%. That's amazing. I think that's awesome. It's some good downforce in my opinion for something that's a performance sedan. If you're a car guy like me, you kind of want to know what's happening under the hood. Well, so here you go. The CT5-V Blackwing has the last generation LT4 from the last CTS-V. I know, they didn't really change anything as far as motor-wise goes, but here's the thing. It is the 6.2 liter V8 supercharged, making 668 horsepower and 659 foot-pounds of torque. Now that's up 28 horsepower from the last generation, being because of the fact that they put a new supercharger on, a new throttle body, and a new exhaust system. So a little bit of a bump, not much, but a little bit. Still, it's still an awesome motor from the previous generation, and you know, giving it a little bit more oomph, I think is a, you know, a good thing. Not much though, 28 horsepower. I mean, it's okay, but still, 668 horsepower is still a lot of horsepower. So the CT4-V Blackwing has the same motor as the ATS-V that was out previously. Again, that is a 3.6 liter twin turbo V6, making 472 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque now. That's over the last generation that made 464 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque. So, you know, you get a little bit of a bump. Also, what they did for the CTS4-V is the fact that if you get the manual, you now have titanium connecting rods. I think it's awesome. It's a little bit more of a assurance as far as quality and everything, stuff like that, and also helps shed a little bit of weight as well. So really the question is, are these cars a bang for your buck? Are they going to compete with BMW and Mercedes? I think so, actually. I think they will. So here's the thing. So the CTS4-V Blackwing starts out at about $59,990, which, not bad. I think it's pretty good. I mean, again, you have to remember it's a Cadillac, so, you know, build quality and everything, stuff like that now. I mean, interior, like, dude, you're getting all the bells and whistles and stuff like that, so you gotta remember that. The CT5-V Blackwing starts at about $84,990, which, yeah, it's a little heftier, but you have to figure where that car is aiming toward, you know what I mean? You're more of like in a 5 Series kind of line, you know? So you're bang for your buck on that. I think you're doing pretty good. I think they're kind of like pretty much on par with BMW and Mercedes in this performance side of things. They should be hitting the streets this summer. I'm actually really excited to see them on the road and everything. So I look forward to seeing that. But with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, you know, hit that bell so you know when I upload something. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.